Hey Scorpio, so we have a Sagittarius full moon coming up. Um, your passions could be filling up. You could have a lot more like of a passionate direction, like more expansive for you. I feel like there was like a huge shift where you were letting a lot of things go, right? And I feel like because you let a lot of those things go, um, the things that are really important to you, the things that are going to be the most beneficial for you, are going to be the ones that are kind of like blown up, expanded for you. Like I feel like there was like a huge shift where you're noticing everything's like working out in your favor. I just scratched my nose. Where everything is working out in your favor, right? All right, Scorpio, let's get into it for you. What will you be going on during the Sagittarius full moon? First out, we have the Two of Swords. Whatever is coming in, whatever is happening for you, I don't feel like you're looking at it. I feel like there are energies that are trying to like grab a hold of you, but you're not paying them any attention. You're trying to get loose, right? Learning to move in a room full of vultures. I think that's a lot of the energy that you let go. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're not looking at like... I feel like you know that these birds are like not real. I feel like you know they're just like an irritant, right? Like I feel like you're not paying them any attention. Like these are all like choices and options and ways you can go, but like you're not looking at it because you know it's not real, right? We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from that. Like you're literally paying it no mind. Like if it's not real, if it's not balancing you, if it's not adding to you, you're letting it all go. Any sort of like falseness, any sort of like phoniness. Yeah, in your garden, you're protected. Like you're extremely taking care of what is yours, what is for you. Ten of Swords. Scorpio, you just went through such a death period. We did just have the Scorpio full moon. So I feel like whatever it is that you ended, like it was like a final ending. That's Ten of Swords here. Like whatever it is, like you're letting it all go. You're not looking at it anymore. You're protecting yourself from it. You're walking away from it. Ten of Wands. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. Now we have the Ten of Wands. Like this is complete. We have two tens. Like you're done. Like whatever it was, like it's finito. It's done. It's finished. Get it out of here. And you're moving away from it. I feel like it was just like causing a lot of baggage, a lot of struggle. It was heavy. It was stubborn. It was very like whatever you were doing, it was stubborn. I get that from that bull here. It was a long road. It was a long journey, a long road. And like I feel like you're putting it to rest. This journey took so much out of you. Two of Swords, we have the Fool. Okay, so after all of this, boo, you have a new start coming in for you. And I don't think you're seeing it yet, but you know that it's coming in. Like, you know, whatever phase, whatever stage you went through, like it's completed and you're ready for a new start. Seven of Swords. Yes, you are getting away from it. You are like running as fast as you can from any shady shit, any shady behavior. Like, yeah. And Death. Yeah. Yeah, you're freeing yourself. Like whatever it was, whatever all the baggage and burden, whatever was holding you down and holding you back, like you're getting away from it. You're not paying any attention to what was. You're literally focused on what is and what is going to be. Okay, with this Seven of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So whatever it is, I feel like you're walking on like a tight rope with like your like almost like your values. anything that you held valuable. It was like on a string. It's like anybody could have came and cut like what you value away from you, like easily, because it's all like wrapped up in string, right? And then there go all your marbles. I'm seeing a cross here. And whatever it was, like you were holding like all of these options and choices and whatever. I feel like you were holding that like really close to your chest, like very close to you. You were like keeping it within. I feel like that's what you were doing with your emotions. I feel like whatever, like you were almost like playing a poker game, like whatever it was, like you were keeping it close to you, right? What is this Eight of Cups? What are you walking away from? The Hermit. And the Five of Cups. Whatever this was, it was leaving you like very alone. And I feel like you were going over and over and over like all of the things, like replaying details, replaying stories with yourself. And I feel like you're like finally cutting yourself away from that. Like I feel like you're finally freeing yourself and like walking away. I feel like you're getting over like just being sad, right? Like I feel like you're just letting all of that go. Yeah, Eight of Cups again. We have two Eight of Cups here. Like you're just literally walking away from anything that made you feel lonely, anything that made you feel sad, left out, like you didn't have enough. Yeah, I feel like you just didn't feel like you had enough. There could have been some like self-worth here, self-worth issues. I feel like you were just like, kind of sitting around and drinking and like feeling bad for yourself. You know, like just doing it alone and just like with all these cups here, all these Eight of Cups, like I feel like you're just getting away from that. You're wanting to like be more with others. You're wanting to, you're just wanting this new start and you're holding all your cards and your chips as close to your chest as you can. Okay, what are you protecting yourself from here with this Nine of Wands? We have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you have so many different ideas on how you can get to this Ten of Pentacles, how you can get this ultimate happiness, this ultimate fulfillment, like this happily ever after. Like, I feel like you're going out in search for what that really means for you and to you, right? And whatever you're finding along the way, like you're protecting it, you're guarding it. Like, no, like you cannot, I feel like somebody maybe has taken that from you in the past. And I feel like that's just not what you're going to allow from this day forward. Like you're finding out different ways on how to get to your abundance, to your happiness. And you're not letting anything get in between that. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords here. I feel like you were getting in your own way. And once again, we have all these like birds here that you know are not real because they're not above her head. You know this isn't real. Like you're literally like almost torturing yourself. But for what? I feel like okay, Scorpio, I feel like you are doing a lot of self-sabotaging and getting in your own way. Yeah. Like you were scared of like all of the wonderful things that you had like set forth in your manifestation. And as they're coming, you're like getting scared of it. And you're like, no, I didn't really want it. Yeah, but I feel like you're really realizing that. And it's like, okay, so how is it that I'm going to be able to do this differently? How is it that not only will I let not anybody else get in my way, but how is it that I cannot let myself get in my own way? What is this Ten of Swords here? We have the Six of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so whatever it was that was this completion period for you. Like you're packing your bags and you're moving on. Like, and you're doing it with like a whole new view on the world, on life, on yourself. Like you're passionate, like you're on fire. You're just ready to get away from this Ten of Swords here. Like you're ready to just move on, right? You want to leave all of that behind. And the swords in this deck are birds, right? I feel like it's almost like you're not even attaching to what it was that had ended for you. You're not holding on to it. You're letting it go with these birds here, with these swords. And you're moving on, but you're doing it like, I don't feel like you're like sulking or unhappy while you're doing this. I feel like you're like ready. You have a whole new vision, a whole new path open up for you, right? Yeah, and it's something like you're so passionate about it. Like this is something that you feel like deep within you, like deep within your soul. Like you know that whatever ended and whatever was over, like that's not for you anymore. Like you have a whole new path, a whole new direction, and like it's almost like you're in its like infancy stages, like the beginning stages of it, but you're seeing like what's gonna come out of it, like where you're gonna go, like the depth and the bond and like the strength that this is bringing into your life. What is this Ten of Wands here? We have the Page of Pentacles and Four Wands. So somebody could have offered a new home for you, a place to stay. Somebody came in and you packed your bags. You're like, okay, let's go. Somebody came in and offered you a different place to like lay your head, a place where you can find comfort, a place where you can find home, maybe home within them. And you're packing your bags and you're like, okay, let's go. Right? I feel like you're putting yourself in, yeah, you're being so like you're protecting yourself. You're protecting the situation, you're protecting yourself. Yeah. I feel like you're defending your home. You're defending your assets. And I feel like you could just be taking your assets and what you look at as your home with you, right? Like it's going with you. Whatever it is, you are fiercely guarding it. I feel like it's kind of lighting the way for the direction of your new path for you, Scorpio. All right, let's get one card out for you. What is it that you can do to help the energy transition into this new start for you? Sorry. Sorry. Alone time and intuition. I feel like you're listening more as to like what you're saying, how you feel, where you think you should go. Like you're literally like tuning into Scorpio, like the true depths of yourself, people, situations, everything else around you. I feel like you're tuning into everything and you're following your own guidance because like when has that ever let you down, right? Like I feel like you're trusting yourself more and you're having like trust exercises with yourself. I don't know, but whatever it is, like it's bringing you like just closer with the one. I feel like you're trusting in that more. Whereas you could have not been trusting your intuition and that could have been what led you to this Eight of Cups, Hermit, Five of Cups. I feel like you weren't following your intuition. I feel like you weren't following like what your heart was telling you. And it kind of left you alone and having to leave some things behind, right? Feeling sad. And I feel like that's what's going to be helping you through this time. It's just going inward with yourself, sitting with yourself. And trusting that you have all the answers. You have everything that you need, Scorpio. All right. Have a wonderful full moon. Bye, guys. See you next time.